Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are going to be reacting to some fire content, and it's going to be a new track, a new diss track, really. Putting everybody on Twitter through the ringer, dissing everybody in sight. This is basically done by Radical Politics, a known YouTuber, associate of the channel. You could call this somebody that you probably know on the internet already, and he definitely has some bars. Okay, now this came out yesterday. That's okay. We are going to be reacting to the song, and in fact, I'm going to tell you this much. I personally have access to the lyrics that most people don't have. I have, this is going to be a sneak preview. This is going to be lit. I'm going to have a monopoly over this shit, and I'm also going to give you this little factoid. This was recorded within 24 hours. This is incredible workmanship. Okay, I'm literally not even capping. This was made this weekend. It's fire, and I'll tell you this much, guys. I'm going to dissect every bar, and I'm going to have all the lyrics, and it's going to be so cool, and it's going to be lit. All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh my god, he posted a meme. He's trying to be like Trump. He likes Trump so much. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Let's go. Yeah.
They'll never get up on my pedigree, especially if they get so pressed about a press release. Every tweet, they're obsessed with me, so I bring deadly heat. Mess with me, then you rest defeat like the Confederacy.
Whoa.
Jealous.
You rest defeat like the Confederacy. Let's go. Already saying you're gonna be defeated like the Confederacy, which is cringe. I mean, it's pressing to say that because Rep's in Dallas now, so he's in Dixieland. Also, I'm kind of offended. I'm in Southern Arizona. Confederacy. Come on, man. So I'm near Cotton Country. I'm kind of triggered already. So he's getting off to a good start.
All these fuckers want is just my influence. Losing shit over a damn meme. That's what a bitch you is. Big Trump Rex got 2 terms, no contiguous.
2 terms, no contiguous. Okay, we're going 2016 to 2020, 2024 to 2028. Okay. No contiguous, Grover Cleveland style, okay?
They didn't want beef, but they pushed me, so I'm into it. I will never call it quits. Look at my accomplishments. Subcount even fatter than real American politics. Haters won't.
Subcount even fatter than real American politics. As seen in the bottom left of the screen right here, the rap, okay? Real American politics is an obese gentleman, okay? And by obese gentleman, I mean a guy who has been a husky since elementary. And again, this is very good bars, okay? We are on to the second verse, okay? So already, very fire. You quite frankly don't understand what's going on with these bars. I mean, this is just quite intricate for sure, man. This is so good, so good.
Acknowledge this, they just on a sloppy grift. Imitators turn to haters, they just don't have common sense. Imagine my shocking shit like I'm Paul Joseph Watson's kid. They softer than collagen and
the Paul Joseph Watsky reference is very esoteric because I have no idea what that means, and quite frankly nobody needs to know that, but he has so many references, double entendre. I mean, this is intricate, and again, he made this in less than 24 hours with the help of a very talented individual. I'm not going to say he has ghostwriters, but we got somebody pulling the strings here, but still really good. And for all the people on Twitter that are hitting on Jack, this is fire. He made this in less than a day. He has no money. I mean, he has money, but he's not in the studio, right? He's not at Studio 54. He doesn't have Eminem level production quality, but this is good.
I'll put a stop to it. Excavate the basement. They where the fuck the caucus went.
Whoa.
Shaking up the place. They swore that everyone had Parkinson's. Most of them are neocons. Some of them are populists. All of them are gay. I probably shouldn't acknowledge them. Guess I'm
okay. Bar breakdown. Most of them are neocons. Some of them are populist. This is key. Why? Because a lot of people don't really, they honestly fail to acknowledge the fact that they don't honestly keep track of all these things that are relevant. And I'll keep it in mind. I'll keep it a buck for you guys right now. He's saying right here, some of them are neocons. Look, the fact is that a lot of them are moderates. They're suburban Republicans, and they're annoying. And some of them are populist. So some of them are what Red Eagle says he is himself, which is a populist. And even then, they're still cringe. So it isn't just necessarily, oh, they don't agree with me. It's also they're being cringe and they're being gay. Okay? And then he says on the second line of the verse, all of them are gay. I probably shouldn't acknowledge them. So true. They're gay. Don't even waste your time acknowledging them, but he's gonna go ahead and shoot them.
A power trip, they say I'm too arrogant. The same ones who shill for Red Lion and Real American. They won't be as good as me, they will not compare to this. They ain't hearing clearly, guess they need to take some clarity. They must be on heroin, there is no comparison. The day these young kids taught me is the day I moved to Maryland.
Whoa. That's the fourth verse, I believe. Again, big bars, multi-syllable bars. They can't compare to this Claritin comparison, Maryland. Whoa. Fire. They must be on heroin because there's no comparison. The day these young kids taught me is the day I moved to Maryland. I'm not going to pretend to know what that means, okay? But this is pretty key, okay? These young kids will never top Jack, okay? You might say, oh, they're 17. Yeah, who gives a shit? They're not going to make it, bruh. Okay?
Try to come back, but that'd only be a bad plan. Put the rhymes right next to Garbage Gabe in the trash can.
Whoa. Already. Next one. Next verse. It gets no worse. Oh my god. Okay, here. They may try to come back, but this may be a bad plan. Put the rhymes right next to the Garbage Gabe in the trash can. Now, Garbage Gabe is a noted, Red Eagle alumni. No, I'm just kidding. He's a guy on Twitter that we've known for a long time, and quite frankly, he's friendly, but again, he's cringe. He's a little bit too politically correct. I'm not gonna lie. He's also not pro-Trump enough, and a lot of these teenagers think they're smarter than Trump. Gabe, smart guy, but he's like, oh, I know more than Trump. No, you don't, dude. And again, TDS. Mahali, DeSantis, shut the fuck up, bro. Also, I'm not gonna forgive him for this shit. He posted a Atlas covered. No, it wasn't Atlas colored, but overall, it was literally a blue Texas like Trump snap election against Biden after the insurrection or whatever they call it nowadays. Trump would never lose Texas, bro. You are smoking crack, young man. Like, come on.
They think that Given Cavens is a trans man. Dog Goose housing project is so fucking crammed. Given Cavens, intellect is trailing. TDS, no brain, trans Sarah Palin.
Whoa. Already, so I really think that Given Cavens is a trans man. Well, Given Cavens is basically a homophone. Is that what you call it? That's basically in reference to Ziven Havens, who is this long-haired, chubby white guy who thinks he's smart. Pedro Gonzalez, but not as masculine and a loser. And he just hates on Trump, criticizes him. Oh, your campaign was shit, bro. Really? And he's a trans man, of course, because he has the long hair. He's, just gay. He's cringe. And then he references right here, Dole Goose Housing Project. So he's referencing the Bull Moose Project. And, it's the Bull Moose Project on Twitter, which is basically an anti-Trump, like, far-right group, which is, like, to the right of Pat Buchanan even. And they're just really cringe. And they're borderline wignats. And they're fucking losers and autistic white guys. Anyways, fuck Ziven Cavens. Intellect is trailin'. Trump derangement syndrome, no brain, trans Sarah Palin. That's very insulting, trans Sarah Palin. Right? Okay, let's keep going.
Against them all on my own island, Cayman. Fuck you like foster care did with that Kate bitch.
Whoa.
Them are so upset.
Fuck you like foster care did with that Kate bitch. I'm not gonna pretend to know what that is, but ultimately, what I will say is that Michael Foster, is the guy whose pragmatic takes on Twitter, who's pretty cringe and very self-important, and overall a douchebag, and he basically is simping for a girl called Kate, and not that that's really relevant, who cares what girl's what, but he's simping, and that is not cool.
With who's electable, the same ones back in 16 were on Rubio's testicles. We are not the...
That's fire. Some of them are obsessed with who's electable, the same ones who back in 16 were on Rubio's testicles. So, again, people are saying, oh, so-and-so's electable. Get the suburban Republican, get this moderate Republican. They're going to win the election in this Congress district in 2022. Meanwhile, these idiots were supporting Marco Rubio in 2016 when he got his ass blown out by Donald Trump in the primary. And Donald Trump won that election.
My plans aren't your intentions, so hop off my fucking 9-inch dick and eat some fucking vegetables. Radically right-wing, I am so frightening. Lightning in the vocal booth, and in these tweets I'm writing. That means I'm on fire, the politics and rhyme king. Let me jog your memory like Joe Biden and ice cream.
Whoa. Bar breakdown. Okay, hop off my 9-inch dick. Okay, so he's exaggerating his dick size. So he's exaggerating his dick size for hyperbole, and he's saying, eat some fucking vegetables. Radically, I'm right wing. Okay. So again, he's saying he's frightening, he's scaring these people, lightning in the vocal booth. Tweets I'm writing. That means he's on fire. The politics and rhyme king. Let him jog your memory down like Joe Biden with his ice cream. So again, Joe Biden ice cream, very generic thing that people know about him because Joe Biden's a very boring individual. Okay.
Let me remind you that you can't control me, or it will get worse for you and I'll bring out the whole team. I ain't even trying, this is half the whole speed of what I could do to you if I swallowed the whole beat. Haters are just coping in the basement sipping codeine. I'm so far removed from that, I'm standing in the nosebleeds. Rep went downhill, oh yeah really? Bitch, show me.
Yeah.
Fuck politics, I quit, this shit could never own me.
Whoa.
This is it.
Whoa. Bars. Okay. So he's saying these people can't control me. I ain't even trying. This is half of the whole speed of what I could do if I swallowed the whole beat. So he's not even trying, and he's destroying these people. And the haters of him are just coping. In the basement sipping codeine. They're crazy. I'm so far removed that I'm standing in the nosebleeds. He's gone. He's out of there. Rep went downhill. Oh, really? Yeah, show me. So fuck politics. I quit. That shit can never own me. So people are saying, oh, politics is controlling you, Jack. Oh, you're going crazy. No, he isn't. He's quitting. Okay? It's reasonable. It's moderate. Okay? Now, let's get into this talking part. 50-second interlude. Let's go.
I'm gonna still make some videos. That's not gonna stop. But in terms of these other people, it's people. DeSantis, Hawley. We need Charlie Baker for Michigan. Red Eagle, I can't understand irony. I can't understand memes. You're an incel who needs to go outside. Meanwhile, I run a Twitter account with 500 followers with a neocon generic politician that nobody's ever heard of with laser eyes. And you're actually pathetic for doing this. And once again, I failed to understand irony here. And let me go tweet a map about House District 27 in Virginia in 2012. Shut the fuck up, ungrateful punks.
This is such a good point because, you know, in this interlude, he gets to the point very quickly. He says, you know what, all you people, condescendingly, he mocks them, and he says, you know what, oh, you know, you should spend less time on the internet, Red Eagle, despite him, you know, having a smaller following than everybody that, you know, he shits on, right? And again, these people with 500 followers are over here crapping on Jack when in reality, you know, they have less than a fraction of what he has in terms of a following. And that can also not even scratch the surface of how they're cringe in many different ways. We're not even getting into the cooming yet. We're not getting into the simping. Well, a little bit, but not too much. Again, the obesity of some of these people, the lack of optics, you know, a lot of different issues. And by optics, I mean their looks, okay? Because I'm very unoptical, you know, linguistically, but that's okay. That's okay. It's okay.
Alright, I'm going back in one last time.
Yeah.
Finish them off. Thought you could break me? Nah, not today. Not
really.
Ever. They will always try, but always fail to get on my level. With my cheddar, my guala, my lettuce, my breadstick. As long as this shit pays, I'm taking names.
My guest list.
Tell real American to eat some asparagus. And David Carlson is a simp. It's very cringe. Rock Miles, Coomsworth up in jail. He's a heretic. Fuck the basement caucus. Can't ratio this very spit.
Bar breakdown. Let's look at this right now. Okay. So he's already making a lot of food references. So why would he do that? Well, he's going to be mentioning a fat-ass motherfucker called Real American, the Rick Ross of the politics game. And he's telling him, eat some asparagus. It's not on the Culver's menu, but he's going to have to do it because he's fat as fuck. And it's going to kill him. Not COVID. It's going to be literally his obesity. Anyway, David Carlson is a simp. It's very cringe. Honestly, kind of true. I mean, he's been caught simping, giving a girl too much attention who is below average, and I'm not going to name her, but it's very clear. Now, that was several months ago, so maybe he has gone off of that simp wagon, and if that's the case, well, good for him. But ultimately, you know, as Drake said, chasing women's a distraction. That boy life, Michael Jackson. It is so true. Women are a distraction. I referenced before, Michael Foster with the Kate bitch. Nobody cares who Kate is. They're all irrelevant. Okay? Then he's saying, lock Miles Coomsworth up in jail. He's a heretic. This is so true. Lock Miles Coomsworth, who again has been on Twitter, has been, you know, vaguely in the radical circle. He's been on the Discord. He's, you know, So the guy is palatable in little small bursts, but he inevitably, after 5 minutes of talking to this guy, he gets into like, oh, I'm gonna fuck this chick, I'm gonna, oh, her ass, sex, this, whatever. So he's very perverted, and sure, he's not gay, but he's like everything else. He's a heretic, I guess. Yeah, sure. He's not religious to begin with, so I guess not. Okay. Anyways, fuck the basement caucus can't ratio this very spit. No, it's very true. Basement caucus cannot ratio this garbage.
Views just hit 13.5 million check. Shit came with a bag and the haters real upset. Beef is too easy, who want next? Don't forget, took down the basement caucus. I released the press, I'm gone.
Yeah, whoa,
Never
whoa.
fuck with me again.
Yeah,
I'm out this bitch.
yeah, whoa.
Hey yo, Twitter.
Whoa.
Fuck you, I quit.
Fuck Twitter.
No, I'm just playing, David. You know I love you.
There you go. That is literally it. That was fire. That was fire.
my God.
Now, I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of people will underrate this track. A lot of people will find ways to criticize it. This shit was fire from the beginning to the end. And you can have faggots like Little Retard that says this sucks. Well, you know what, Little Retard? I mean, come on. The title, it's all good. It's all good. The aesthetic, the red eagle, circle with the eagle in it, classic design. We have the date on it. We have the press release very succinctly summarized in there. We also have the parental advisory, explicit content, because he does curse in this one up quite a bit, and he hits all of the little targets. He hits all the right notes. He's got multiple different flows. He's got multiple different rhyme schemes, multi-syllable rhyme schemes. Okay, he's a lyrical, spiritual, individual swimming pool. Individual, residual, typical, minimal. Okay, I'm being a little bit ironic, but still, this was fire. And this is like, I would bump this in the whip, a lot of guys on news stations will be like, oh, but you like Eminem? Well, does it bump in the whip? Red Eagle bumps in the whip, bro. This is fire. And, this is definitely a kill shot to multiple different people, not including but not limited to Gibbon Cavins. Okay, that guy has deserved it for a long time. He's annoying. Gabe, we like Gabe. He gets a pass. He gets a leg wound. We get to nick him. Okay, this is a Nerf gun to the forehead. Okay, this is just a warning. David Carlson, he's a friend, so he gets a pass as well. Slap on the wrist. Don't simp again. And we all know what we're talking about here from several months ago this year. Anyway, we move on to other people mentioned in this thing. I believe that again, Miles Coombsworth on Twitter, Sam Edgeworth. He's not very relevant to begin with, so who cares? We have Gabe. We have Michael Forster, Pragmatic Takes. Who gives a shit about him either? And all these DeSantis Holly bros, BTFO yet again, fucking internet losers, and all these people that are anti-Trump 2024. Fuck y'all, raging homos, honestly. And Red Eagle, he's been right about this issue for a long time now. And I'm not going to say I put him onto this, but no, definitely. I've been vindicated, and Red Eagle has been, to a lesser extent, vindicated on the Trump question. We keep winning. These retards can keep trying to put laser eyes on their middle-aged politicians from suburban House districts, and it's not going to make them any cooler. So, yeah, complete vindication for this part of the nation. And it's a new revelation that we've got this new press release, and I'm going to tell you with complete elation that I'm super excited that this came out, because this is a really good song. I rate this an 8 out of 10. Some things could have been done a little bit better. I could have had a heavy hand on this track, but I guess I didn't. So because of that, it didn't come out perfectly, because if I made it, it would have come out perfectly, of course. But yeah, no, very good production. He made this in less than a day, so this is very impressive. Less than 24 hours to make it. Very cool. Voila. Amazing, amazing, amazing. This is a porterhouse. This is lit. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Comment down below what you think. What do you rate the track? Anyways, tell me what you feel about it and anything else that you want to get me to read. Anyways, I'm out. Bye-bye. I'm done.